And it's like I had died and went to paradise right on Los Olas Boulevard. And I proceed to spend 300 of my 800 on Hawaiian shirts. But anyways, I go and I had to worry about the cojones, man. I had like $800 in the bank. My dad had co-signed for my new Ford truck that I was driving, and they're looking at me like, "You're doing what? Moving to Florida? You're not." And my dad's like, "You're not taking that truck." I signed for that. So I moved down there. I don't have a place to live. So and I had, like I said, I had $800, so I was good. Well, I get off the plane and I go to the elbow room, right? And it's like I had died and went to paradise right on Los Olas Boulevard. And I proceed to spend 300 of my 800 on Hawaiian shirts. So now I'm down to $500. So I rent this week-to-week efficiency on my American Express card that was also in my dad's name. So I'm living in this efficiency week to week. I show up at work the next day, I take a taxi, and I'm talking to Greg, and I'm like, I don't have a vehicle, but I had a job. And Greg's like, well, we traded for this. I remember it was a 1989 Mazda 626, and it was so hot in May in Fort Lauderdale. No, but the air was ice cold. It blew ice cold air. It needed a wheel bearing. And Greg's like, that's $800 or whatever it is. And I'm like, well, can I make payments to you? So he financed me for the $800 Mazda 626. And we still laugh about that today, but I had a job. So I just went to work, man. I just went to work and was hustling my ass off and learning and making a whole bunch of mistakes. And, Greg was a great mentor for me because he ran at a pretty high rate of speed too. But he taught me how to be responsible and all those things. And within about 6 or 7 months, I was the sales manager at Fort Lauderdale Harley.
Damn.